Hello and welcome. As a hotel AI expert, I'm pleased to join all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, on your online learning journey. In the world of hospitality, success is so often determined by how well you turn a storm of inquiries into confirmed business. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the systems that top leaders use to master that challenge and build a truly thriving sales operation.
Okay, so let's dive right into the heart of the matter. Every single day, hospitality professionals like you are just bombarded with a constant stream of inquiries. They come from corporate clients, event planners, individual travelers, you name it. And without a solid system in place, this becomes pure chaos. So the real question we're tackling here is, how do successful leaders bring order to all this complexity and actually turn that potential interest into confirmed business?
So here's our game plan for the next few minutes. We're going to walk through 6 key areas. First, we'll really dig into the challenge itself. Then we'll explore the solution, a structured sales pipeline. After that, we'll look at the strategic advantages it creates, the technology that powers it all, and, this is so important, how you balance that tech with the essential human touch. It all leads to the final goal of building lasting client relationships.
Right, so let's start with the core problem, which is complexity. You've got to understand, every inquiry that comes in has a different level of urgency, a different level of readiness, and when these aren't managed systematically, well, it's not just messy. It directly leads to missed revenue and completely squandered opportunities.
And this right here, this is the true cost of that chaos. When you're disorganized, high-value leads just get buried. Follow-ups become inconsistent, totally unreliable, and your team's valuable time is spent reacting to fires instead of proactively going out and building business. I mean, this isn't just inefficient, it is expensive. So, how do we fix this? What's the answer? Well, it really lies in creating a structured path. This is where we introduce the sales pipeline. It's this elegant framework that transforms that complex, chaotic process into a clear, visible, and manageable journey for every single opportunity.
At its core, you've got to think of a sales pipeline as more than just a to-do list. It's a dynamic map of your future business. It's a living, breathing framework that doesn't just track tasks, but actually lets you see the health and the progression of your relationships with potential clients.
And this is a perfect way to visualize that journey. It all starts with that initial inquiry. Then you move on to qualification. Is this lead a good fit? If the answer is yes, you create a proposal. That's often followed by some negotiation. And the final goal, of course, is confirmation. Each stage requires a different action, and the pipeline makes it perfectly clear what needs to happen next. Okay, so we've got the structure. Now, let's see how this actually translates into real-world results. You see, implementing a pipeline isn't just about getting organized. It's a strategic move that directly drives efficiency and measurable business growth. This comparison makes the difference crystal clear. You shift from putting out fires, a reactive response, to having a proactive strategy. You replace pure guesswork with informed forecasting. Instead of wasting effort on every single lead, you can strategically prioritize the best ones. And that disjointed follow-up? It becomes disciplined engagement. The results are truly dramatic. Let's talk a little more about forecasting, because this is a game changer. By analyzing how many opportunities are at each stage of the pipeline and what their probability of closing is, you can make these incredibly educated estimates of your future revenue. This allows leadership to plan budgets, to allocate staff, and just make smarter strategic decisions across the board. And wow, this chart really says it all. The jump in forecasting accuracy isn't small, it's transformative. This visual makes it so clear how moving from an unstructured guess to a pipeline-driven approach gives you the reliable data you need to guide the business with real confidence. So, the pipeline provides the map, right? But what provides the engine? Well, that's where the CRM, the Customer Relationship Management System, comes in. It is the central hub where all of your client information lives, giving you a complete 360-degree view of every single relationship. Think of a CRM as your hotel's collective memory. It's really the single source of truth that stores every client detail and tracks every single interaction, every email, every call, every meeting. It builds this rich, detailed history over time. And its core functions are what make it so powerful. By centralizing data, it ensures that if a team member leaves, the client relationship doesn't leave with them. That is huge. It allows for deep personalization because you know their history. And critically, it cuts down the risk of miscommunication by giving everyone on the team the exact same up-to-date information. Now, this next point is absolutely crucial. We have this incredibly powerful technology at our fingertips.
But we must never, ever forget that we are in the hospitality industry. The goal is to balance these data-driven insights with genuine human connection.
This quote just captures the philosophy perfectly. A CRM can tell you when to follow up, but it can't tell you how. The data gives you the insight, sure, but it's your judgment, your empathy, and your communication skills. That's what truly builds the relationship. Technology supports, it does not replace. And look, for that technology to be effective at all, this part is it's non-negotiable. The quality of your decisions is directly tied to the quality of your data. Incomplete or outdated information makes your powerful CRM basically useless. A disciplined approach to data entry is the absolute foundation of a successful system.
So let's bring it all together. The structure that you get from the pipeline and the intelligence you get from the CRM, they aren't goals in themselves. They are tools. They are powerful tools that serve a much higher purpose, the art of building lasting, loyal guest relationships. And this table just breaks down that synergy beautifully. The sales pipeline, it provides the structure, which leads to efficiency and clarity. The CRM system, it provides the intelligence, which enables personalization and insight. You put them together and they create this powerful engine for building a sustainable business that's based on strong relationships.
So, as you move forward in your careers, I really want you to remember these key lessons. Embrace structure to manage complexity. Use data to be proactive, not reactive. Leverage technology to make your service more personal, not less. And above all, never lose sight of the fact that your discipline in using these systems and your adaptability in applying them, those will be your greatest assets as leaders.
So I want to leave you with one final question to think about. These tools, they give you incredible power and structure. The true art of hospitality leadership lies in how you combine that power with the timeless human art of service. Thank you.